love this. I'm John, the Parts Man Baron, and 2011 V-Twin Expo is just killer this year. So many great new products, and they're coming to me from every direction. One of the things we don't want to ignore is, of course, Mustang seats, the premier seat manufacturer in the industry. Phenomenal company, phenomenal story, American made. I mean, these guys, it's true American made craftsmanship, folks. It's not an import stuff. This is real. And Mustang's been doing it for years, and now they got some great new products. Al, you know what? Give me the lowdown on this new seat.
Oh, this is called our lowdown, John. This is a touring seat that we've just come out with. It's an 1.5 inches lower than what a stock Harley seat would be on the 09 and later touring models, including Road Kings and the Ultras and the Road Glides. This seat is cut down in the foam. It's also narrowed where the legs go. We started with a whole new base plate. We had to redesign this to bring it in tight to the frame so you could really wrap your legs around this one. So for those folks that are a little height challenged, you could plant your feet flat on the ground now and not have that burning sensation in your thighs if you're running one of the OEM seats. It's not going to dig into you.
And I like this seat design. I wrote a prototype, and what I liked more than the flat foot is great, but this little bit of support that I picked up in my low back, the top of my rump, it was awesome. What a big difference. You know, the only thing that could make it better would be, of course, if you could have a great Mustang seat and maybe warm that rump up a little bit. So tell us about this new product we got behind us.
You know, we've added a little heat into the mix now. This is the heated Mustang touring seat. We've got high and low heat settings for the front and for the rear. They run independently. In the high setting, the front gets up to about 115 degrees, and it's thermostatically controlled. In the low, we're about 20 degrees cooler, and this will stay on continuously for an hour. If you forget to turn it off, it turns itself off. And what's even nicer is that you don't have to do any fancy wiring to make it work. Right now, we've got this wired into the wall, so I don't want to pull it out, but there's an accessory plug on the seat. It comes all pre-wired into it that will plug into the Harley system. You just reach down around the battery, pull up the blank plug that's there, pull the rubber plug out of that, and stick the new Mustang plug into it, and you're ready to ride. So it's no trick wiring necessary. You don't have to connect and splice like you would with some of the other seats out there.
That's awesome. You know, I do a little cold weather riding, and one of the problems that I have on my bike in cold weather is I get this annoying whine from the back behind me, and typically it's my wife. But with this pad, I think that whine's going to go away. What do you think?
Yes, I think so. You can feel how warm this is. She's going to have that.
That's pretty cool.
That's pretty good. Of liking you a whole lot more.
I like being liked. And speaking about you know, these are great comfort seats and quality ergonomics are all there in these seats. But you guys are hitting the style point this year too. You got a new seat around the corner over here that just caught my eye early on. Talk about that.
We know that there's a need for solos out there. You know, they've got Harley models now that come with a little solo seat on them. So we decided it was time for Mustang to do a solo, but unlike all the others out there, this comes with a mounting system. So this is our Cyclone Solo. It's available in 4 different versions, some smooth, some with this racer styling with the 2 separate pads, either in black or in brown like this one. What's trick is the mounting system goes on like a stock seat would go. So these are not sprung. These are direct mounted just like the stock seat would mount on this one, on a late model touring bike. On this one, it would go on a Sportster. The base screws to the Solo. You've got 3 different mounting positions, so you can move the Solo back or forth.
Oh, whoa. So not only a cool looking seat, but now I got some adjustability.
That's
so I
correct.
Can forward or back, shorter or taller.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes, and as low on the motorcycle as you can possibly get. Now, there hasn't been anything in the way of a Solo that was available for, say, a 2010 or 11 Road King, but here's a way you can put a neat little Solo seat on a Road King, and the mounting is nothing more than the 2 bolts in the rear, the tongue in the front, it clips on, and now you've got a trick little Solo seat. If you want to run a passenger pad with it, then instead of using 2 bolts, we have grooved nuts that go on here. Then the pad slips right over that. So you could have a quick removable passenger pad along with a really nice looking low profile Solo seat. This is the Cyclone Solo system from Mustang.
That's awesome. I mean, you know, you guys have done it in every other level in the industry for years as far as the comfort side, and this new style side is awesome. This is great. You guys are gonna love these products. I like these these systems for integration and for adding them on, because they're going to cover up the frame rails. You're not going to see any unsightly areas that would have been exposed by the removal of that gargantuan seat you got on the bike in the first place. It's got style, you got integrated pads you can choose from, including carbon fiber. So you have a lot of choices here again from Mustang, bringing you the newest, the greatest products in the industry. Stay tuned. This is the 2011 V-Twin Expo.